Hey everyone, LensmanOz here and welcome back to Captain of Industry. So where were we? We're struggling. We are struggling with a lot of stuff. So we're getting the port and this sort of stuff built up so that we can keep things going. Let's keep this full at least a little bit. Same, that's about how much we got that one full, yep. We are building all these modules, and I think I started looking at this and I got a little confused thinking that this output steam. No, I actually need to produce steam here, which is a little bit of an issue. I'm going to need to bring probably coal from here into another boiler and push out high pressure steam. So water and coal. I'm going to need another setup like this. And then we get steam and exhaust. So it's not terrible. But I do need to work on that process, and that'll give us the heavy distillate and heavy gas oil. This thing will use the heavy gas oil and high pressure steam, so I may as well push it into both and see what happens, and give us diesel and sour water. And I'm assuming sour water needs to be pumped out through I don't know, one of those pipe things. One of these. Does this take sour water? Yes. There's 3 water pollution though, which is kind of scary. Nice if you could do something else with it, but that's the nature of the beast. So I'm going to need a lot of stuff here. I'm going to need to set up that water thing. So let's do a groundwater pump. Ooh, luckily there's some here. And rotate. I'm going to place that about there somewhere. I'm going to close that, and I'm actually going to pause the building of this for now. Then we're going to need the boiler. So that was probably in here, boiler. And that will be rotate that way. Like that, and we got high pressure steam here and then waste here. So then we need to do, again, let's pause the building on that. The reason I'm like pausing the building mainly is just to make sure that we get all the stuff set up before we go too far. Right, flare, I mean, we can burn off the heavy distillate. I'd like to tank it at the moment. So we'll need to work around our outputs here, and our inputs here. Is that high pressure steam that side? That's unfortunate. Might actually move these guys. This is probably better the other way around. I'll just put pipes everywhere. It'll be fine. So, what do I want? I want a smokestack, because that's going to go there. Again. That'll just get rid of that waste. And then we need the steam. Right. So at the moment, this will bring crude oil in, and we'll still process crude oil over here if need be, because this can still import by truck if I want it to. Look at the hole they're digging. It's fantastic. I love it. Coal is still a problem, and it's going to continue being a problem. It is better now that I've got all those extra trucks on there, but I'm about to split the coal down to here, so it's going to be fun. Okay. So we have our boiler here, so I need to run coal to here, and then I need to run a pipe. So this is just a straight pipe here to here. Not an issue. And then we want U-shaped conveyor from there. Let's keep it up in the air for now. Terribly like that. And then I want... Am I on the ground here? Yeah. Let's go. And then up. And down. Like so. I'm going to want it to come to here as well. Or at least one of these. I think that one's okay. What does this take? It takes heavy gas oil, which is this side. Yeah. And this takes... All right, we're getting somewhere. Pipes everywhere. You're going to output diesel and the sour water. So again, do I have? Yes, I do have synthetic rubber going. What do I want? Storage. Let's put in a tank here. And then potentially I'll bring a tank here for the other one of these. And then I guess we can pump sour. I don't know if there's a use for sour water. That's going to be an interesting one. Let's have a bit of a look through the setup here. Synthetic rubber takes the heavy distillate and gives us rubber and light distillate, however you want to say it. And then we can get rid of the light distillate into air pollution. Fantastic, just what I've always wanted. Let's see. What else do we have? Thermal desal. Okay. Fertilizer. Just want to know if there's a use for sour water. Ah, look at this. So we can eventually run sour water and sand and get water and dirt, which is cool. So that will be a process later on, but we've got a lot of research to get there. And then we've got this other one here, which is giving us, or which we have to wastewater, sand, and chlorine. So I'm assuming somewhere in there's a chlorine setup. I'm assuming chlorine comes from somewhere. Sort of chemical. Not sure where exactly that is in all of here. Making fertilizer. Oh, here it is here. So it's in wastewater treatment, and we can take brine and turn it into chlorine. And I'm guessing brine comes from desal. Looks like it. So seawater, coal gives water, brine, and exhaust. That's not terrible. Okay, so we'll have uses for it. Ooh, got too much food. Too much food. Can I do a storage building for food? Yes, it's possible. So if we do, I don't know which one it was. Which one was it? This one. Do I do a storage building on it? Don't think you can do that, can I? Is that going to work? No, that's output. Derp. Hey. Let's do that. All right. Few things left to do. Looks like the coal's really coming in now. That's excellent. I love it. Oh, fantastic. We are okay for coal. All right. If that's the case, we need to get all this stuff up and running. So this would be the next item to build. Actually, let's start with this thing. Let's get this one built. Maintenance is a problem, actually. Maintenance is a big problem. But, oh no, we should be okay now. I've got them boosted. Not enough maintenance. I'm probably going to need a third one, aren't I? What are we missing? Copper. Do I need to duplicate my copper setup? More than likely, to be honest. Copper ore's okay. Got a lot of things tied up in this conveyor. Iron plates we're good for. Coal we're now okay for. A lot of digging to do. And we'll work out how to sculpt this out a lot better soon. Again, you know, it's my first full playthrough, you know, apart from the little preview I did in the press release. It's the first real playthrough doing full mining like this. If this is set up, you are full of crude oil. You are full of crude oil. I probably should have put a tank here, so let's do that. Can I put 6 crude oil in it? Can I do this, please? That was right where I had it. Let's do that. We'll quick build it, and then I will get pipe. And then probably remove this piece of pipe. All right, we're at 344. Is my... Yes, you're turned off. Very good. All right, so that doesn't hold much. It'll hold another 180 and it should empty out. That is a cool little mechanic. I love it. Look at it. Look at the animation here. Little thing popping out and pumping. All right, fluid module, very nice. We are getting oil. What do you need? Sure. So coal will now come this direction as well, which we're not ready for, but let's get that one underway. Start making some water. But not enough maintenance is a scary thought. I need to duplicate this guy and this pretty much. It's not the end of the earth. We can flip F. I want to flip the other way. Ah, that's good. You can do like I held shift and then push F, and it allowed me to flip the output of the steam, the waste, to this side, so that I can still just pipe straight to here. So if I use transports, pipe and go here to here, that should allow us to get rid of that smoke. We've still got the issue with slag, but that's fine. U-shaped conveyor, we're going to go in like that, and then I'm going to take it from here. That should be okay. Like that. One, that'll give us a second lot of this happening, because this is in need. Molten balancer here. We could put a balancer and like have these all feeding into 3, like where I've done this 2 into 3. Potentially you could put the balancer in here somewhere and it would balance out everything. What are you waiting for? Oh, output. Output's full. That's cool. My bad. Let's put in another metal caster. Can I squeeze it in there somewhere? Can I flip it? I can. Very nice. Let's get our molten channel. In here. And then let's get our flat conveyor. Like that. Nice. We are losing unity now. Why? She's getting all these bonuses from food and electricity and water and stuff. Do I need to do anything else? But the maintenance reducer working, that probably doesn't help. I don't know. I think we've got everything we need. You're full of food? Guys, you don't need to worry about food anymore. I think we're good. I'm not boosting any of them, am I? Nope. Okay. It's just copper that we're having the problem with. So once we get this up and running, you are doing copper. That's a 1. It's a 4. We're out of rubber. That's probably the problem. We're out of rubber. I'm going to have to buy this stuff. Oh, actually, we've got rubber production now. Okay, so let's look at... what am I looking for? In smelting. Oil pump. Rubber maker. So that's going to take the other byproduct from here and turn it into rubber, which is what we need. So this thing is going to have to go over this side. Like this. And then we're going to run the distillate out here. So transports pipe. Like that. Messy, but doable. Let's unpause that one. I definitely need this rubber or we're in trouble. I'm going to have to buy all this stuff. I mean, the more things they deliver, the cheaper it's going to be. So let's just... I'm not sure how that had anything in it. Oh, they would have been trucking it in, right? Durr. This is 1. Let's just do it. Okay, so that should help with our copper and hopefully fix this. I am a bit worried about Unity. I'm probably going to have to remove the boost on both of these guys and hope for the best for a few minutes. Got a lot of things queued. 6 idle trucks. Not enough maintenance. I knew that had happened. Global need is 116 per 60 seconds. We're making 220 per 60 seconds. So how is it not enough maintenance? It's a very slight. As soon as we get this copper up and running a bit more, we'll be okay, I think. I'll just keep an eye on it. Get back to what we were doing here, because we do need rubber. That is a problem now. Let's get the boiler unpaused. I think everything's set up for the boiler. I left this unpaused, which was a mistake. Kind of want to do this one first. So let me just repause that. Or actually pause it. And we'll do this one. Still got to do something with the sour water, and this was originally going to be for here, wasn't it? So probably don't need this now. So let's actually scrap that guy. I need to pause this pipe too, don't I? Actually, I can probably scrap that pipe. Just have it go through the tank. Let's do that. Yep, just that pipe, thanks. Take all the items away and put them somewhere else. You were going to be for diesel. And the other tank needs to be over here somewhere. I think that's how we did that. Let's look at pipe. Yeah, it needs to be here. The sour water one. I don't actually know which one's which is terrible. Because there's no icons on this. Maybe it doesn't matter. We'll find out soon enough. Put a tank over here. I almost want to just put the tank right up against it like this. I mean, why not? Let's do that. Then we'll run a pipe here. I mean, I could probably put the tank here too. Cram everything in. I'm not building super efficiently, if you hadn't noticed. Things are not efficient. It's an input for... Okay. And this will have an input as well, right? Yes, it's an in. I don't know about making a second fluid module here. Maybe there's other modules we can place in there eventually. You? Just waiting for the deliveries. That's cool. You are still... We're burning through construction parts. I probably should just run a belt between these two. And it'll eventually back up. And then the concrete just has to be kind of hand-delivered. But I guess I could run a belt there too. You are out of trees to cut. Okay, cool. We get it. Let's go back and do that. There we go. This is looking nice. Kind of want to... I don't know if I can do that. Maybe I can. Unity's building back up very slowly, but let's have a quick look at research. Where are we? We're all the way down here. Mechanical power storage. Copper refinement. Oh, hello. Copper electrolysis enables us to reach 99% pure copper. This way we can leverage its properties to the maximum. Sounds good. Sour water and steam gives acid and light distillate. Heavy distillate. Distillate. And then impure copper and acid gives good copper. Okay. So in a system that we're building now, we could potentially make acid. And then I need to run whatever these things are, copper electrolysis. And I'll need to run the copper to here. Let's start this research because it's going to be handy. Because what happens in this, for example, it's 10 impure, but it's 5 pure. So we could actually increase our efficiency by redirecting our impure copper to a purifier run off the output from some of the stuff over here. So this output, sour water one. Sounds like a plan. We're going to have pipes and crud running everywhere, but sounds like a plan. We're out of rubber, and I need to get that going. What are you waiting on? Just construction parts. That's cool. We are producing them. It's not super efficient, but we're producing them. And we weren't producing them because I was out of wood. It'll get there, right? It'll get there. This is our wood storage. Very good here. You know what? I know I don't have the belts, but I really do think it's probably just worth my while to run here to here, and that will annoy all the trucks because they'll have to get around this way now. Oop. Sorry guys, make another road. And eventually I'll run a belt. That should be okay. I'm not going to boost anything here. I don't want to stir the pot, so to speak. Copper refinement is underway. The dick rubber is done. I still just am waiting. Okay, so boiler is up. Let's go back to this guy. Oh, he's unpaused, so they're doing this next. Yes, and then we will get the two distillates. And then we will build this one, and we'll get diesel and sour water. I kind of want to change the way they're going to output now if I'm going to build something sour water stripper. But that's okay. We've got plenty of space here. Plenty. And then hopefully once this thing drains, like this guy will go off and get more crude oil, and he probably already has. I just didn't notice. Because that's automatic. This thing will go backwards and forwards to the oil rigs automatically. Not a problem. I do have another problem. I do need more people because I've just noticed that I'm going to run out of people very quickly. Cannot put that there. Cannot put it anywhere out here. Can't put it there. It's literally... Wow, I have made a bit of a mistake here. Can make another town, but... I'm debating. Do I dump this farm? It still only gives me another 2. But if I get rid of this, I could build around here. And this was the one that didn't output before because it was full. How are you doing? You back up to 90? Okay, let's get rid of these 2. Be okay again. You know what? It's an irrigated farm. Got the one over here. Because if I have to start another housing settlement, then I'm going to need to run all the infrastructure again. So as much as it pains me, my inefficiencies here, and probably that one too. Which in turn will need this thing moved, more than likely. That'll give us some people back too, because there was, 16 people working in a farm. Again, not ideal, because then we're dropping our food supply availability. I can switch this to a irrigated and run a pump on it, maybe. Maybe that's a thing to do. Let's have a look at water. Groundwater pump. There's no groundwater here, but we've got groundwater here that I could potentially do. So let's do that. Upgrade you. And then, obviously we've got this here. Then we just need to run some pipes. Go from, actually, it goes in the back corner, so don't build that there, please. Cancel. It actually needs to go down here somewhere. Goes in this corner. Water. Which is even worse. Goes there. Which one's which? I think it's that one. Yeah. All right. That'll get that going, and this will have an output. And we'll build a storage building on it. All right. Things are happening. We've got some space back. Again, as I said, I'm going to need some more housing. So I'll do that because all of these things, as they get made, I mean, we're back down to 8 again. And this is, I guess, producing. It's got a full output. It's got heavy and, yep. Rubber was what I wanted. Both of these need to happen, right? Let's unpause it. But again, this needs 6 people. This needs 10 people. I need people. This will happen. I'll be able to build another one here, here, and then maybe here. That'll keep us expanding for a little while. They're not super expensive. It's 80 construction parts. I mean, like, we're not flush with them, but because we're pushing them into the advanced stuff. But we're doing okay. All right. We're actually doing pretty decent. Famous last words, right? We're doing okay. Everything goes in the drink. Right. Copper refinement, that'll be something we work on next episode, looking at the time. So we'll get these things finished up next episode, and we'll start hopefully being able to produce better quality copper, and I'll reroute some of these belts and stuff here. I may end up moving the beacon. I will turn that back on for this, so that we get people in. Yeah, let's turn it on. 16. It's exactly what we need to fill up what we've currently got. 17 months. Wow. Wow, really? Is that just because I had it turned off for so long? I love the date, 0043. Okay. So yeah, we'll get more people happening here, and then I'll probably end up having to expand food supply. This dumping area is done. Okay, that's a problem. Dumping designation. Let's continue making a RAM. And then how do I go back to here? How do I do this? Nice. So there's some more room for them to dump. Obviously they were full, and that's a problem. So those trucks were all, I guess, waiting to get rid of any waste slag that comes from the process. So that should help. They're all up there dumping again, and that would have hurt. Well, that would have hurt with dirt and stuff as well. Okay, how are we doing here? That's full. That's full. And they're full. Cannot deliver coal. Okay, we're at the point of now not using enough. Once this system kicks off, I'm sure we'll start using more. Again, we need rubber to finish this. So everything's moving slowly towards an output. So I'll wrap up here. Thanks everyone for watching. I may build another storage tank here while I'm talking. Thanks everyone for watching. Comments down below as always. I hope you enjoy the episode, and I will see you next time. Bye now.